Green, if you would please call the roll.
Councilman Smiles, Mr. Welford,
Here.
Mr. Williford,
Here.
Mr. Wilson, Mr. Kish,
Here.
Mrs. Highland, Chairwoman Bettman.
Here.
You have a quorum, Madam Chairwoman.
Thank you. Agenda item 2, approval of the minutes from the March 15, 2016 meeting. We all received those. Are there any questions? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
We got it here.
We have a motion and a second. Ms. Green?
Okay.
We'll say the motion came from Mr. Williford and the second from Mr. Kish.
Okay, good.
Whatever.
Mr. Williford,
Yes.
Mr. Kish,
Yes.
Mr. Welford,
Abstain, I was absent.
Chairwoman Bettman.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Agenda item 3, 4, and 5, the amended site and landscape plan for 101 Main Street, filed by Richard Kluckhuhn.
Good evening.
Good evening,
The
Kristen.
applicant, Mr. Kluckhuhn, is seeking amended site and landscape plan approval to construct a 42 by 48 accessory structure for his business, Laurel Fuel Company. The property is located at 101 Main Street in the zone industrial general. The purpose of the addition is to house trucks during inclement weather times. It meets all the zoning requirements and does not exceed the 40% building coverage for the property. It is recommended by the staff that the Planning Commission approve the amended site and landscape plan application with the following conditions. The applicant shall obtain appropriate City of Laurel permits for construction of the addition, and the applicant shall obtain Historic District Commission approval prior to the building permit being issued. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions for staff? Okay, we do not have any, the applicant is here, so if there are any questions, I'd like to open the public hearing. We have no one signed up to speak. Okay, hearing and seeing none, I'll close the public hearing on the application. And if there are no questions for the applicant, I will entertain a motion.
Recommend approval, Madam Chairman, as well as the action on Resolution 1601 PC.
I'll
Second that.
Thank you. I didn't have my mic on earlier. Ms. Green, if you would call the roll, please.
Mr. Williford,
Yes.
Mr. Welford,
Yes.
Mr. Kish,
Yes.
Chairwoman Bettman.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Thank you. Moving on to agenda item 7, text amendment number 241, ordinance number 1868, an ordinance of the mayor and city council of the City of Laurel, Maryland, to repeal Chapter 20, Land Development and Subdivision, Article 4, Floodplain Management in its entirety, and reenacting floodplain management regulations into Chapter 20 of the code, providing an effective date for the recommendation to the mayor and city council. Mr. Brock?
Yes, Madam Chair. What is before you is a text amendment to repeal and replace floodplain management regulations in Chapter 20 of the Land Development Code. These are the latest regulations that have been promulgated by FEMA. It is required that these be approved in order to participate in the Community National Flood Insurance Program. These would become effective concurrent with the new flood maps that will become effective September the 16th, 2016.
Thank you, Mr. Brock. Any questions? I thought I saw somewhere that would we have a gap between now, or what's Chapter 20 will continue until that effective date? I'm sorry, I was thinking I saw something that we were suspending one right now.
No.
They'll just run.
They will run concurrent until September 16th, 2016.
Thank you.
When the old one will disappear and the new one will replace it.
Thank you. Any other questions? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
So moved.
I'll second that.
Ms. Green, we have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Mr. Williford,
Yes.
Mr. Kish,
Yes.
Mr. Welford,
Yes.
Chairwoman Bettman.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Having no other business, the meeting is adjourned.
Airborne. Let's see.